I can't contain it. This love is so contagious, so contagious. I wanna shout it and tell the world about it. Tell the world about it. Higher than mountain peaks, deeper than the deepest sea. Amazed by your love for me. Wider than galaxies, stronger than anything. Amazed by your love for me. So good, so unbelievable. I found a love that fills my soul. No, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. I just can't live one day without it. I can't help but sing about it. No, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. I can't contain it. This love is so contagious, so contagious. I wanna shout it and tell the world about it. Tell the world about it. Never been a love so true. Always gonna see me through. That's what your love can do. Faithful every night and day. Nothing more I can say. Your love blows me away. So good, so unbelievable. I found a love that fills my soul. No, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. I just can't live one day without it. I can't help but sing about it. No, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. I can't contain it. This love is so contagious, so contagious. I wanna shout it and tell the world about it. Tell the world about it. I can't contain it. This love is so contagious, so contagious. I wanna shout it and tell the world about it. Tell the world about it. So good, so unbelievable. I found a love that fills my soul. No, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. I just can't live one day without it. I can't help but sing about it. No, I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Slam. This is week 3 of our message series called Jesus Said What? This month, we've been hearing some of Jesus's best known parables. The crowds, they would always gather to hear Jesus preach. People at this time wanted to hear everything that Jesus was saying. They wanted to learn from him, to hear what he was saying on how they can better live their lives. And this week is no different. And the stories that Jesus told weren't just these fun stories to listen to. No, they were stories that challenged his followers to change their lives, to see God in new ways, to see others in new ways. And that includes enemies. In the parable this week about the weeds and the wheat, Jesus is talking about salvation. And he's talking about believers and non-believers and how we can live and we can walk through life side by side. So in our parable this week, a man sowed good seed in his field at night. But an enemy came through and also sowed weeds all throughout the wheat. So how does this parable apply to us today? What can we learn from this? And how can we change today? Well, if we remember that this parable is about salvation and it's about believers and non-believers living side by side in the world, Jesus is instructing his disciples on how to treat non-believers. Jesus is saying, don't attack them, don't hate them, don't be cruel and unkind. That's not what we're called to do. Now, if we remember a few weeks ago, we heard God is in control and God has a plan. God is in control and God has a plan. So we must be patient, and we also must imitate Jesus, which means that we don't see others as rivals or competitors in our life. We don't see others as enemies, and not judging or separating or labeling others, because disciples who act in these ways are not being wheat and they're not building or bearing fruit for the kingdom of God. And one important way that we can change is by seeing others through Jesus's eyes. Jesus, he looked beyond labels and divisions, and he invited everyone to follow him. Everyone. He didn't say, I only want these people to follow me, and I only want those kids to follow me and be my disciples. No, Jesus said, I want everyone to follow me. I want everyone to be my disciple. I want everyone to get close to me and my love and believe in my love for them. Jesus welcomed all people. He loved and embraced everyone regardless of the labels that we put on each other. And we have to do the same. We must love and embrace others as brothers and sisters. Because when we see others through Jesus' eyes and love those who are different and really love them, not just tolerate them or put up with them, but truly love them, then we open all doors to new people in our life who can teach us, who can help us, and encourage us to constantly better ourselves as followers of Jesus. This week, this is what God is calling us to do. He's calling us to love everyone, to open our hearts to all people so that we can open our minds and be more welcoming and loving, just as Jesus did. I hope you have a great week, boys and girls, and I'll see you next time. Bye.